welcome back to Super Mario Odyssey with me, Matthew Caddis, aka Poogie. So, today we will do one more Power Moon here in the Sand Kingdom, and it is one that is very difficult if you don't know how to jump at it. So yeah, or at least not mastered how to fling Cappy in the air. Which can be a bit annoying with this mission, because what we have to do is clear up the Bowser and Peach coasters alongside these ruins, the same ruins where we did the thing, in order to get the actual moon from this tossed-rain, and it was panicking like crazy. So yeah, so the best thing I can do here is to make good use of Mario's backflip and then have him somehow wall jump off and pretty much get some of the posters that way. However, one of the posters is really getting on my nerves, and it is that one to the right, because as you can see, the sand dips downwards, so Mario cannot actually reach it from there. We could do a Cappy boost jump, just like there, I can do that. Or try and walk along there. Mario cannot shimmy along there, it is too narrow for even him to shimmy on. And his backflip jump is not great at all. Flinging Cappy does give you a bit of height, but not much. Another thing I could do is use the cactus. The cactus is located to the right of where I am there, and backflip off that. However, you have to be rather precise in where you place Mario on the cactus. It does not hurt him. Both of the cacti don't hurt him. So yeah, so that would help in him having to reach these posters, for example, going on the smaller of the two cacti to reach there. However, you have to actually pivot him so he will land on the largest part of the cactus, which is not easy at all, because naturally Mario will normally slide off. So I want to pivot him backwards. There we go. So there are two more here, and one more around the other side. So good thing I pulled up. That's good. So that's the other two. So now to reach that one. Well, what I can do is get it a bit closer to the cactus and make sure Mario is closest there. Then have him try and reach there. Not easy, but it has to be done. Or the other way I could do this is have him somehow get onto the narrow ledge. Now that is not going to be easy with these things. I'm going to say it's Bowser who put these posters, seriously. And reach there. That is not always easy given the circumstances. And Mario cannot, if you try and fling Cappy away from here, the whole puzzle will reset. That's a good thing if you want to do that. Certainly if you want to go through the ruins and then get the poster that way and then just finish off the other ones around the ruins, then yeah, that would work. I've never tried that, and to be honest, I don't want to try it with Mario here, so yeah. So I am just going to start from scratch here. So yeah, so I will land on top of the pillar again. And then what I want to do is indeed take the Sparky up to the inverted pyramid. Make my way around to the left, get the other Sparky down to the ruins, and then we can indeed get Mario over to the other side. So yeah, and there we go. So let's see. Then what I want to do then is place Mario nearest the rightmost poster so he actually flings it off first. That is probably the easiest way to get rid of these posters otherwise, because trying to get on top of that cactus is good for the ones on the right hand side of the ruins. It isn't towards the area to the, I'm guessing the leftmost side of the ruins, but from where we are on the right-hand side, so yeah. So yeah, so there's two of them. Well, one of them. And then use the cactus to backflip. Again, it's all about positioning the plumber. Pull up and get the other two. There we go. And there we go. There's our power moon, finally. So yeah, so the next power moon I am going to do is for the Cascade Kingdom. Namely, the roving racers there. Yes, we're going to do another Cooper race up to the top of the falls there. So, let's indeed do it. So, indeed, this will have us make us great use of Mario's rolling move. Now, this can only be done with the Joy-Cons. So you press the R button and make Mario do a long jump, and he goes into a roll, and you move the Joy-Cons up and down to make Mario roll, which is a good maneuver to use, and something I should have really thought of a lot more. Another thing to keep Mario going is to press the jump button as well. That definitely helps, and it easily gets you ahead of the other Koopas. Keep in mind they will still be gunning for your position, and then roll, and we're done! Yeah, by the way, that was the Master Cup. Yes, you can tell because of the gold Koopa there. So yeah, that was my best run on the Koopa free running. So there we go, there's our power moon. So now we are going to go to the Wooded Kingdom. Yes, the Wooded Kingdom. So indeed, I'm going to back to the Odyssey, and there is one more though, although I'm not going to do that just yet, as I say. So indeed, I will see you in the Wooded Kingdom. Okay then, we're back. So here is the top of the thing, and indeed over here is another Goombet. Sadly, we do not do much with these things, except maybe get a health extension, which I don't really... Well, that's not a health extension, health recovery. There is also a Toaster Rain in here, more on that later. But for now, I want to make my way to a secret area. So yeah, so I'm going to use the dash flowers in order to get there, which is not easy with Mario. Oh no, it's not. So let's use the dash flower to get up there, and oh boy, you're not making it easy at all for me here. No, you're not. So let's go around and up the pathway. There is another way up there. There is an up route there, which will be useful later. You can also see 3 lock ladies here, and we can actually go to where we fought Torque Drift here as well. So yeah. So let's see. Well, there's this pipe, this moon pipe, which will take us to an area filled with these Pirahna Plants. And annoyingly enough, we are dealing with some invisible platforms. Now, you can indeed use their spit in order, their poison spit, in order to create a path. It isn't always great though, because you're dealing, of course, with invisible thing. So I am always easier you just figuring it out by just fleeing Cappy and going that way, because of course, as you saw there, the poison can damage Mario, which is not great at all. So long jump and then clear up some of the poison there. Again, you may need some in order to basically see where you are. The next area we have is a rotating platform, which you can barely see in the poisoned water below. So yeah, so I want to get rid of much of the poison as possible. Jump and then get rid of that poison, etc., etc. Go to where the poison is there and blink Cappy. Oh, ouch. That really hurt. So, yeah, this is where that hat would have really come in handy. Well, not here, but certainly if I had damaged Mario as much as I did here. So now I have to play it safe here with the plumber. So let's see. Okay, squishing him works too. And towards the end we have 3 large Pirahna Plants. So we want to probably do a long jump here. So do over there and carefully maneuver around the Pirahna Plant in the center, and then what we have to do is kill the other two Pirahna Plants. So, and they are on their own platforms, so yeah. Thankfully, jumping on their heads is sufficient enough to kill them, unlike with some other Mario games. Mario Galaxy, for example. But I guess that did add a bit more to the challenge, I guess, with Mario Galaxy. Plus, some of the Pirahna Plants in Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 did actually plant their heads on the ground, so there is that. Okay, so now we go down the pipe, and indeed, well, I'm not going down the pipe, but yeah. There is one more moon in here, like with the rest of the things, but I'm going to leave it till later. Yes, I'm going to leave it till later because I want to go down to the flower field where, well, actually no, I actually want to re-enter the pipe. As stupid as that sounds, I do actually want to re-enter the pipe and have a look around to see if there's anything amiss. Well, apparently there might be, but that would mean me having to go all the way back. And I'm not sure if I want to do that just yet. So instead, I'm going to go down the pipe and actually head to the flower area where we fought Tortgrift. Because there is something else we can do there. Yeah, seriously. There is something else we can do down there, and it is probably not what you would expect. It's not a rematch, but actually now we will see a bunch of these flowers, and what we want to do is make them all bloom. So yes, so we will have to use our Cappy Spin a good number of times, or maybe just make them bloom a normal way, that works as well. And then, there we go! Yeah, just by flicking Cappy, we get a beautiful field of flowers. And our next Power Moon! Yeah, that one was an easy one. So, with that done, let's actually go back down the pipe and go back. Because, yeah. So where to next? Well, oh man. Let's go for a bit of a run. So we've already been that way. And yes, where to? Where to? Over this way, I think. And we'll see over here to the right is a moon shard, and indeed there are a bunch of moon shards. However, we cannot get them from this area. Seriously, no we cannot. I think I'm at the very end, and unless there is a way too long jump up there, well, there is the the wall jump. So yeah, let's try that. Because I do want to get all the moon shards. And then ground pound, twice probably. And down we go. And there we see another one there. Now, I want to get this up route here in order to get to the other two here. The first one down there is pretty easy. You don't need the up route for that, but you probably will need to use the up route if you're like me and you can't wall jump effectively that effectively. So yeah, and then what we want to do is wall jump our way upwards. Again, it is a given, I guess. And then jump, jump, and completely miss. Hooray! Yeah, that ain't so great, is it? And then wall jump and why did I do a backflip? I don't know. So now what I want to do is get Mario over to, well, that side of the thing, I guess. But firstly, I want to wall jump, and there we go. What do we do? Wall jump, wall jump, wall jump. Backflip, and up we go. And then there's another nut over there, but I think we'll probably need to use an uproot. Although a few well-timed wall jumps will probably break it eventually. And indeed we did! Yeah, we didn't need to use an uproot there. So the nut in the red maze, and then there is the matter of getting that one. So what shall we have to do? And get you, and then go up. Get the uproot. Oh, we can't go that way. So, what do we do with the uproot? Well, we can't get it over there. It can't stretch itself that far. However, we can use the distance to cross the gap there and send the uproot to its doom. Seriously. I killed one of my favorite enemies to actually capture in the game. Well, there are plenty more uproots in the Steam Gardens, so that isn't a problem. There's also that bird that's crossing the forest. But I'm not going to bother with that bird just now. Instead, I'm going to capture this uproot and go from the right-hand side to get that remaining moon shard, of course. So yeah, because it is not high enough for Mario to reach on his own. And there we go. Then stretch and quickly get up. And there we go. There is our power moon on the left-hand side. Thankfully, our uproot can easily reach that. So that isn't going to be a problem. And yes, I deliberately stretched there with the uproot, as I say. So let's take it over here and get the uproot up that end, and then okay, that was weird, it stretched in midair, and then there we go, moon shards in the forest. So I will see you next time. Goodbye.